I recently cruised on the oldest ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet, Grandeur of the Seas. In this video, I'll share my overall impression of this ship, who I think this cruise is good for, and who I do not recommend this ship to. Hi friends, I'm Amy Sabine. I'm a self-proclaimed travel addict, frequent cruiser, and part-time travel advisor. I invite you to come along with me as I revisit my November 2025 cruise on Grandeur of the Seas. This 7-day Western Caribbean cruise featured ports in Belize, Roatan, Costa Maya, and Cozumel. I chose this cruise for its interesting port itinerary and for easy embarkation out of Tampa, Florida. The Port of Tampa Bay is conveniently located with lots to do nearby, and flights to Tampa are typically very reasonably priced from my home in Atlanta, Georgia. On embarkation day, we arrived at the port at about 10:30 a.m. and after a short wait in the terminal due to some technical issues, we were on the ship and on our vacation. As this sailing was leaving 2 days after Thanksgiving, when we first boarded the ship, we got to watch the crew finishing the holiday decorations in the Stateroom. The Stateroom is the main atrium of the ship, where many of the entertainment activities and parties take place. After some traditional bon voyage drinks from the R bar in the Stateroom, we headed up to the main dining room for lunch. We purchased the Key VIP package in advance of our cruise, which gave us this delicious welcome aboard lunch featuring items from the Chops menu. I find this to be my favorite benefit of the Keep because I just do not enjoy the crowded Windjammer buffet on embarkation day. After lunch, the rooms were ready, so it was time to get settled in. Our rooms were located on deck 4. My husband and I had an interior stateroom. He likes to sleep late on vacation, and he loves how dark and quiet interior rooms are. Our stateroom was a good size, larger than interior rooms we have had on other ships in this class. The vanity desk area had a good amount of storage, and the closet was a decent size. The bathroom is the typical cruise ship bathroom with that dreaded shower curtain. Our friends had an ocean view stateroom right down the hall. As you can see, it is the same size as our interior stateroom, only with a large window behind the bed. While I was initially nervous about selecting rooms on such a busy deck of the ship, we found it to be a convenient location, close to many of the activities in the Stateroom, a short walk to the dining room, theater, or casino. And having a bar near our room was very handy for grabbing a quick beverage on our way to and from the room. After unpacking, we did some exploring around the ship. One deck up from our rooms on deck 5 is the Casino Royale. This casino is smaller in size, but it did have some of the newer slot games, such as the Firecracker game, Mo Mummy, Dragon Link, and Devil's Lock. I thought the variety of games was good overall, and for table game players, they have around 15 tables with most of the typical games like blackjack, roulette, and craps. Right outside of the Casino Royale is the theater. Shows during our cruise included a Broadway-style show, a comedian, a magician, and a singer. Also on this deck was the shore excursions desk, guest services, as well as the upper level of the main dining room. On deck 6, you'll find Cafe Latitudes, which serves Starbucks coffee, and pro tip, the Starbucks coffee is included with your deluxe drink package. Moving on, we also have the Schooner Bar, as well as 2 of the specialty restaurants, Chops Grill and Giovanni's Table. At the aft part of deck 6 is the South Pacific Bar and Lounge, where they host a variety of activities, including karaoke, game shows, and bingo. Tucked in the back of the lounge is the Diamond Club Lounge for Diamond and Up loyalty members. On to deck 9, we have the Windjammer Cafe, which is the buffet. Unfortunately, they were closed while I was filming this. Just outside of the buffet, we have the main pool deck and the pool bar. You can see there are some ping pong tables and some other games in this area. The Grandeur has 2 pools. This is the main pool, which is surrounded by 4 hot tubs. Walking back towards the Windjammer, you have the pool bar. On the other side of deck 9 is the solarium. In the solarium, we have a bar, as well as the adults only pool and hot tubs. It was a bit cold during our sailing, so there are not a lot of people in the pools on the first day. Towards the back of this area is the Park Cafe, which is a counter service restaurant where they serve a light breakfast in the mornings, and at lunchtime they have various sandwiches, pizza, and desserts, as well as a salad bar. They are also open late night, serving pizza. It's a great alternative to the buffet if you want a quick meal. And at the back of this deck, we also have the Vitality Spa. Right inside the Vitality Spa are stairs going up to the gym on the deck above. Now we're on deck 10, where we have a great overview of the solarium. There's shuffleboard, a rock climbing wall, and the jogging track. To the front of deck 10 is where Adventure Ocean Kids Club and the Teen Center, as well as the arcade and the nursery, are located. And the top decks of the ship, decks 11 and 12, are where you will find the Viking Crown Lounge, with its great views, which becomes a nightclub in the evenings, as well as the Concierge Club for suite guests, and finally the other specialty restaurant, Azumi. On our first night, we enjoyed watching the sunset over Tampa Bay as we sailed out to sea, and then we went back inside where we enjoyed a Christmas tree lighting and carol singing by the crew. Our second day was a relaxing sea day, followed by Dress Your Best Night, which is Royal's version of formal night. We saw people dressed every kind of way in the main dining room, and no one seemed to care how anyone was dressed. Day 3 brought us to Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico. There were 3 ships in port today, so it was a bit crowded in the port. We knew the weather might be a bit iffy today, so we did not book an advance excursion. We did opt to get off the ship and explore the port area for a few hours. Costa Maya is a nice port area with 3 large pools, restaurants, bars, shops, and an aviarium. One thing to note is that there is not a beach you can access from the port area. But if you just want a relaxing place to get off the ship and a bigger pool than the ship has, the pools are free to use. You do have to buy a drink for around $20 in order to use a chair for the day. One member of our group got a massage while we were here at a much lower price than what is offered on the ship, and she reported that it was an awesome massage. On day 4, we arrived in Belize. This is a tender port, meaning the ship anchors offshore and they use the small tender boats to bring you into port. Today we chose an excursion through the ship to Rendezvous Key. It's a tiny speck of private island about 30 minutes away from where the ship tenders. We chose this excursion in part because a boat comes right out to the ship to pick you up, eliminating the need to tender to shore and then to get on another boat for your excursion. The little island was cute, and our group enjoyed the guided snorkeling, though the water was a bit choppy today. After the guided portion of the snorkeling tour, you could choose to snorkel on your own, enjoy the ocean, or lay on a lounger and relax. The best part of the excursion, in my opinion, was playing with the friendly stingrays that hang out close to shore, where the guides clean the fish. Our next stop was Roatan. Today we hired a private tour guide who took us on an island tour, which included visiting wildlife at Maniwaki Park and then a visit to West Bay Beach for snorkeling. The monkey and sloth encounters at the wildlife park were some of the highlights of the trip for all of us. We wanted to stay longer, but after about 45 minutes, it was time to head to West Bay Beach. While we didn't really enjoy the beach here, once we got on to the snorkeling boat and out snorkeling, we had a lovely time. There's lots to see in the water, plenty of fish, and some beautiful coral formations. Our final port was Cozumel, Mexico. We have visited Cozumel many times, both on cruises and staying at all-inclusive hotels on the island. So today we visited one of our favorite places on the island at Sky Reef for some low-key snorkeling. It's around $10 a person to enter, plus the cost of whatever food and drinks you order. Now for my final thoughts on this cruise. The Grandeur is the smallest ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet, with a max capacity of 2,446 guests, which means that she's missing some of the bells and whistles of the bigger ships. The pools are small and there is no water slide, but we found the crew to be excellent, friendly, and attentive. The food was also great, much better than what we had expected going into this cruise. The entertainment schedule may have less activities than larger ships, but we found plenty to do to keep ourselves occupied. The shows were your typical cruise ship shows, but the performers and the activity staff on the ship were all quite good. The small size of the ship has two advantages, in my opinion. The ship can visit smaller ports that larger ships cannot go into, giving her more diversity and offered itineraries. Also, the smaller size means you're likely to see the same people again throughout the voyage, meaning more personalized service from the crew and plenty of opportunities to meet people and make new friends. So, who do I think this ship is a good option for? We noticed families and people of all ages on our cruise, and everyone seemed to be genuinely having a good time. There were fewer children, probably because there is less for them to do on this ship than on some of the larger, newer ships. If you're a person who wants a laid-back, relaxing vacation, and you don't need all the latest attractions to keep you entertained, or if you place more importance on the destinations and you want to enjoy these less visited ports available on the Grandeur's itinerary, then this ship is a great option for you. If you're new to cruising and want to see what it's all about without spending a small fortune on your vacation, then this ship is also a great option for you as well. So who do I think this ship is not for? If you're the sort of person who needs constant activities and stimulation to enjoy your vacation, if you have kids that must have water slides, or you're looking for an in-depth kids club for your children, if you're looking for a hopping late night scene, or you're looking for the newest entertainment and shows, then this may not be the cruise for you. I believe the Grandeur still has a lot to offer cruisers, both young and old, and if you see a sailing that looks interesting to you, then I say go for it. I thoroughly enjoyed myself on this vacation, and I would sail on the Grandeur again if given the opportunity. I hope you have enjoyed this video and found it helpful in some way. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below, and feel free to leave me a comment. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy travels.